Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I was watching YouTube. Of course, I was watching YouTube. I'm inspired by many, many videos. You don't have to be famous. You can be a nobody or you can be famous. I'm inspired. But anyway, I was watching YouTube. And there's this guy on there. He's got 1,900 subscribers. And he makes one video a week, which is great. And he did this in less than a year, which is great for him. He's very positive. He's a good looking guy. He's a very good looking guy. And he gets a lot of subscribers. Not too many, but he's new. He's only been on it for a year, and he's already got 1,900. I've been on my channel for 2.5 years, which I thought was pretty good to have as many as I have. But I know I could do better because I upload so many more videos than this guy. I do so many more talents. I haven't seen his channel. I mean, I must admit, I did see one video where he did have some really cool makeup on and a mask, and I thought, hey, that's really cool. That's similar to what I do. Maybe he does some pretty cool things. So maybe I'm totally like, he deserves it, which he does deserve it. He's earned it himself, obviously. But I'm like, hey, and he got so many likes on this one video, and he didn't wear any masks or anything. And I'm like, that's great. I'm very, 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 very happy for him. But I'm like, how come I do like almost 100 every 2 days, videos every 2 days, which nobody does. Nobody ever does that many. And then, and he's only done one a week every week for 32 weeks. And I'm like, good for him that he's doing well, and he's very popular. And you could tell he's a good-looking guy. Like everybody would love him instantly. Like I'm good-looking too, so you'd think I'd be well liked immediately, and I get a lot more subscribers. I really don't know how he got so many subscribers in that speed. Now, everybody's different. We all get our channels to be famous at different times. But like, look at my channel. Like, compare me to almost everyone, even the biggest celebrities. Nobody does as many videos as I do. Nobody performs in many costumes. Of course, there are people like Madonna who does, obviously, and maybe this guy does too. I didn't see his channel. Maybe he does wear a lot of costumes. But I'm like, I am doing a really good job. Like, I really feel I should have millions of subscribers. I mean, and the thing is, like Meryl Streep was called unattractive. They literally said she was UGLY for many years before she became famous. It literally took her 8 years to become famous. So of course that does happen. It does happen that someone as great as Meryl Streep, which I look better than her, and some people might make me debatable that it might be more talented than her, but she's very talented. Obviously, she won an Oscar and stuff, so she's good. But some people might debate, well, you're better looking, so I like you better. But yes, so Meryl Streep took 8 years, which is a long time for someone like Meryl Streep. And they called it UGLY at the beginning for a long time. But she kept it up and she kept trying. Now, I know my channel is going to be famous at some point. I mean, it would be very unbelievable if it never did. I would think it would be famous at some point because I'm like so good looking and so talented, and I wear so many costumes, and I have so many different looks, and I have so many different types of videos, and I do so much that it would be uncanny for me not to be famous. It would be almost be impossible, I think, in some sense. But yes, so I really believe I will be famous someday, but I'm like, he's already got 1,900 subscribers in a year, and I've got 1,100, which I'm very, very happy with. I'm very pleased. And some people will never get 1,100, so I'm very, very pleased. I don't take it for granted, but I'm thinking like, this guy like does one video a week, and he's not as good as I am. But he's very, very good. He was very, very good looking. And so I'm like, how does that happen, guys? I don't know. But anyway, um, I'm very happy with the support that I get. You guys are incredible. And you guys, I mean, you guys can only do so much. If you watch and you like me, that's one thing. But to get new subscribers, sometimes you have to just do videos that grab someone's attention and go viral on their own. A lot of people really don't pay attention to videos unless they're famous people. A lot of people are like, well, unless this person's famous, I'm not going to watch. So, even though I'm very good, if nobody's seen my video even once, they're not going to know that. And so I have to get a video that's grabbing attention with just people that are passers-by and that see it and say, hey, maybe I'll check this out. I think I've got a video by now like that, but maybe I don't. Who knows? Anyway, totally enjoy, guys. I think this guy was named Stephen B. Ray or something like that, or Stephen B. Ray. I'm not even sure what his name was, but he was like, I'm like, how do you have 1,100 subscribers in a year and you are only posting one video a week? Anyway, guys, I really feel I should be famous, and I think people are very harsh with me. I think I have a very good look, and I'm very good looking, and I do tend to talk about being good looking a lot, which maybe people don't like. But I don't mean I'm not trying to make people feel small by saying that. I'm not trying to make people feel like they're nobodies just because they don't maybe don't look as good as I do. That's not the intent. When I do that, I'm celebrating my looks. I'm not trying to make people feel bad or make them feel less than. I'm just celebrating how I feel about my looks. And it's really important that we have people like that because, at some point in life, you have to say, life is short. I'm going to live my life the way I want and feel good about how I live it. I'm not mean. I have friends that are all walks of life. I've had a friend, well, she passed now, but I had a friend in a wheelchair for many years. I'm not judgmental at all. So like that's not even an issue. I think people just get very like I don't know why. Like I've seen lots of people on YouTube. I don't think they're getting criticized. I can't imagine they would, but you never know. Maybe they all are. I don't know. I just think, and I mean like some people would just say this out of the blue, and I'm like, how do you even know I have a YouTube channel? Like I don't have that many subscribers. Anyway, I'm just like, how is that possible? And so I'm like, like people will say all these things, and I'm like, I really don't deserve negative criticism because I'm very nice and I try to do my best and always try to give the audience what they want. I mean, it's really, I should be praised, I think, not necessarily like you're the greatest, be praised because you're gorgeous, all this, but I should be like, you're rare, we want to celebrate you, which people do, my fans do. You guys are all great. All my fans say such nice things, which I love. Uh, you guys, there's nothing wrong with you guys. Obviously, my fans are supportive, but the people that are new to watching my channel that don't give me a chance, the thing is, so I really believe that people just haven't seen it. I'm undiscovered because I think if people saw my channel, they'd be like floored, right? Like it's good. You guys agree, right? Anyway, totally enjoyed the show, guys. I love to perform, and there is a tragedy that happened recently in my life that I would love to talk about because that person meant a lot to me. They were so great to me and they were so nice. People like that are so rare, and the amount of love and affection going towards that person right now, at this time, have been immense because that person, like if you knew this person, like I did, you'd be like, that person was unbelievable. They were the greatest person on earth, and I don't know how to replace, like you can't replace that person. They were so good, and so I would love to talk about it more, but I want to get permission from the family or whatever because I don't think it's necessarily right to talk about it if the family doesn't want me to. So I would really like to talk about it because that person meant a lot to me, and they are the reason why I do everything I've done to this point. Like not everything because I didn't know that person before, but before, ever since I met that person, I was really inspired to be my best and do amazing things. And because of that person, I have a YouTube channel. There's others obviously that influence me very much so, but because of that person, I have a YouTube channel. I'm going to be famous because of that person. The reason why I wanted to do the YouTube channel was to support that person and give them a bunch of money because I really thought that they were great. Like if you met that person, you would be like, "Oh my God, that person was incredible." People that know that person are like, "Oh my God, how could this happen?" So anyway, please guys, click that subscribe button. Um, Show your support. And give me a like, guys. I mean, I'm obviously not gonna have you give me a like if you don't want to, but you see how good I am, you see how talented I am. Please just give me that like, it really helps. I mean, I see some people's channels, they're not even that good and they have way more likes than I do, and I don't think it's necessarily, bad, if that person deserves those likes, but like one girl, she was talking about how she has a sleeping disorder and she has like all these issues with her health and she's got way more subscribers than I do. And not that I'm saying you can't have the subscribers if you're not healthy, but she has all these health problems and she's like she sews, And she does it in so good quality clothes, like not like in my opinion. I mean, other people might love them, but the clothes that she sews are so boring to me. Like obviously this dress is nice, it's fashionable, but the clothes she made a wedding dress and it was like the plainest wedding dress ever. Not that I'm saying it's bad or anything, but I'm like it's like so plain, and I'm like, oh my god, like, and you have 14,000 subscribers, and I'm like, holy, like how does that even happen? And of course, because everybody has their own niche, they have their own audience. So my audience I have yet to find because I know I'm going to be famous. But everybody has an audience, so they get an audience and they build their audience. And so I'm sure she's got very many people that are grateful to her because there's not that many people like her out there. I really don't see a lot of people that are struggling with sleep and everything that talk about it on their channels and are doing as well as she is. I mean, I think she'll be famous, but she might not be that famous. I mean, she has 14,000, which is great, but she's been on it for 7 years, 6 years or 7 years, so that's good. But I'm like, like she has all these illnesses, which of course she's gonna draw an audience that probably may not be as healthy or whatever. Which of course I'm very grateful to her because I think it's really important that she has that audience because she really attracts those kinds of people. Not always, she probably attracts healthy people too, but I'm glad for her audience because they're like, hey, this girl's really cute and she's got all these health problems and I can relate. So it's a good thing, but I'm like, how does she have 14,000 subscribers when I'm like the very healthiest person ever? I'm super fit and super amazing, and I do all this dieting, exercising. I work a lot of hours for my job. I do like 200 videos. I think I've calculated. I think it's 500 videos a month, or no, I think it's two. I think I do 2,000 videos every month. I'm pretty sure it's 2,000. 500 videos a week, I think it is. So 2,000 videos a month, and like some people talk like, and she's like taking a break, and so many people are taking a break, and I'm like, I don't take breaks. I'm just like a hard worker. So, and this one guy's like, I make one video a week. I do 2,000 videos a month, so 500 videos a week. So I'm like, this guy is good and he's amazing, and maybe that's what maybe people are like, wow, that's impressive, one video a week. It is impressive, but I do like 500 a week, so I mean, I throw that out of the water, but that way. But anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.